The reason aliens haven't contacted us might be horrifying. What if the reason aliens haven't contacted us isn't because nobody is out there? What if civilizations across the universe learned something terrifying? Being discovered gets you killed. The universe contains hundreds of billions of stars, possibly trillions of planets, many older than Earth by billions of years. So statistically, life should be everywhere. Civilizations should have risen, expanded, spread across the galaxy long before humans ever existed. And yet, space is silent. No signals, no visitors, no proof, nothing. Physicist Enrico Fermi once asked a question so simple, it stopped an entire conversation. Where is everybody? And 75 years later, we still don't know. This is entry 012 of the cosmic ledger. And today, we're going somewhere dark. In 1961, astronomer Frank Drake wrote an equation. Not to find aliens, to estimate how many intelligent civilizations might exist right now. The Drake equation considers how many stars form, how many have planets, how many worlds could support life, how many develop intelligence, how many build technology, how long they survive. Even conservative estimates can produce large numbers, thousands, maybe millions, civilizations that should exist, civilizations older than us, much older. And here's where things become strange. The Milky Way is about 100,000 light-years across, massive, almost impossible to imagine. But now imagine a civilization traveling at only 1% of light speed, slow by science fiction standards, painfully slow. That civilization could spread across the galaxy in only a few million years. A few million sounds enormous until you compare it to the age of the Milky Way, over 13 billion years, millions versus billions, meaning if even one civilization appeared before us, they should already be everywhere. Colonies, structures, signals, machines, something, anything. So where is everybody? Maybe we're imagining aliens incorrectly. Humanity isn't even considered a full Type 1 civilization. We still don't control all energy available on Earth. But astronomer Nikolai Kardashev proposed something interesting. Civilizations may grow through stages. Type 1, planetary civilization. Type 2, star civilization. Type 3, galaxy civilization. A Type 2 civilization might build structures around entire stars, gigantic constructions called Dyson spheres. Machines so enormous they capture much of a star's energy output. A Type 3 civilization might reshape entire galaxies, manipulate stars, engineer systems, control energy on scales we can barely comprehend. And here's the unsettling thought. If something like this existed, would we even recognize it? Or would it stop looking like technology and start looking like nature? Physics itself, rewritten. Every so often, astronomers discover something strange, not proof, just questions, signals, objects, moments that make scientists stop. In 1977, researchers detected something unusual, a radio signal unlike anything they'd seen before. Strong, focused, strange. An astronomer looked at the printout, circled it, and wrote one word: wow. The wow signal. 72 seconds. Then it disappeared. Forever. We never found it again. Then there was Tabby's star, a star dimming in patterns astronomers couldn't explain. Some briefly wondered, could massive alien structures surround it? Could we be seeing a Dyson sphere? Eventually, dust became the leading explanation. But for a moment, scientists seriously asked the question. And it makes you wonder, how many times has the universe whispered something strange, and we simply moved on? In 1998, Robin Hanson introduced an unsettling possibility: the Great Filter, the idea somewhere between lifeless chemistry and civilizations reaching the stars. There is a wall, something incredibly difficult, something almost nothing survives. And suddenly, one question changes everything. Where is it? If the Great Filter is behind us, then humanity already survived the impossible. Life itself, complex organisms, intelligence. We may be rare, lucky, early, But if the filter is ahead, if civilizations repeatedly reach our level and then disappear, then the silence of the universe isn't empty. It's a graveyard, and we may be walking toward whatever filled it. Then there is perhaps the darkest possibility, the dark forest theory. Every civilization has one problem. You cannot know what another civilization will become. You cannot know whether they remain peaceful. You cannot know if they eventually see you as a threat. And in a universe measured in light years, waiting for answers could take centuries. Waiting could get you killed. So eventually, the safest strategy becomes silence, not trust, not cooperation. Silence. The civilizations that survive learn this, and the ones that didn't, the ones that announced themselves, aren't there anymore. The universe is not empty. It's a forest, dark, silent, filled with things moving quietly between the trees. And for 80 years, humanity has been broadcasting our location into that darkness. Radio, television, radar, signals expanding outward at the speed of light. Anyone within 80 light years already knows we're here. So maybe we're alone. Maybe everyone dies. Maybe everyone hides. Or maybe we're listening for the wrong things entirely. But regardless of the answer, the silence itself may be the most important discovery humanity has ever made. Because quiet is not the same thing as safe. And if something out there learned to hunt by signal, our address may already be written into the stars. This has been entry 012 of the Cosmic Ledger. The ledger stays open.